All right. There's a minute left.
This is exciting. Hey, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm a little excited.
Too many shots of vodka pre-show, I want to point out.
I think though.
3 shots got me excited.
And I broke the seal.
Yeah, well, you're not good with animals. Let's not do that.
I think you're good enough to make more.
That was good.
We're trying
That
to
was pretty good.
raise listenership in Alaska.
Gotta raise funds for the Baby Seal Foundation.
Have you ever seen that billboard on the side of the road? It's the baby seal save the baby humans, but it looks like
Every once in a while, a podcast comes along that dares to challenge truth, reality, and sobriety. It's time to grab a six-pack, put on your tinfoil hats, and prepare yourself for the Conspiracy Power Hour with your crocked co-conspirators Stephen Gladney and Brent D. Bazinski.
And shot number 1. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Conspiracy Power Hour. This is episode, what, 5?
We've done, yes, this is 5 now.
On a roll.
We're moving along. We had to postpone this one a little bit.
A little bit.
What did you do that?
No.
It's just lazy.
You're right,
Yeah.
That is true.
I wanted to sleep in
All right, fair enough.
for a week.
Bartender this episode is the infamous Tyler Falbo.
Interesting. Welcome, Tyler.
Hey guys.
Hi.
You having a good day? I'm feeling all right. The
You're
3
about to feel-
shots were all right.
You're about to feel a
It
lot
is.
worse, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Time to warm up.
So let's do a quick recap. Last episode was the flat Earth theory,
That's right. That was the one.
which I did reluctantly.
And I'm still a member of the society.
I'll bet you are. Did you get your certificate yet?
No, they don't give you anything. No,
I'll make you one. I have Photoshop
good.
or just Microsoft Word
Yeah, I need something.
to prove it.
No, just to feel good.
Oh,
no.
Some recent accomplishments. We hit our goal. We have 1,000 documented plays of the show.
I thought it was 1,001
It's actually
or 1,100.
1,100. Way to brag. Okay.
I'm not good with numbers.
Apparently. You've proven that by far by now.
Yeah.
Also, surprisingly, we were number for a day number 20.
Yeah. How did you discover that
Well,
again?
let me finish the point first.
Oh.
Number 20 on the comedy podcast charts in South Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Our biggest fan base.
But that was just for a day.
for one day. We were
Yeah.
number 20 in
June
South
2nd.
Korea.
Yeah.
Were there any other notable podcasts in South Korea?
Probably not.
19. 19th was kind of funny.
That was the Pat Robertson Power Hour.
Yeah. Oh, and another
We're coming for you,
accomplishment.
Pat.
I had another accomplishment for the show.
But first,
I
watched the timer. I cheated.
Great. Give me hand signals.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And I went ahead and I donated $2 to some veterans fund at a grocery store. And I wrote the show's name on the piece of paper, which they chose to proudly display in their store lobby as you walk in, amongst all the other donations. So
That's very kind of
So
you.
we got that going for us.
Is that tax deductible?
I forgot to ask for the receipt. Shit. Man.
Maybe we can on our system.
This is why
It's for the veterans.
I'm no good at giving. I just do it wrong.
$2 is a tall order.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Well, and I'm not that tall. So let's talk about the Illuminati, huh?
Illuminati.
Today's episode is
well, first of all,
Supremacy.
how does this
of
show
the
work
Illuminati.
for the newcomers of the episode?
Oh,
or the
okay.
show? How does this show work? What are we doing here?
If you're fortunate enough to join us for the first time,
Fortunate.
if you're
Again, not a word.
fortuitous, you
Wrong word.
this is the Conspiracy
shit.
Power Hour.
What is that?
Where every minute for an hour straight, we will be consuming a shot, ounce 0.5 hopefully, of alcoholic beverage. And in the meantime, we will discuss a topic of conspiracy. And today, we chose...
That sounds right.
We chose to discuss
The Illuminati.
the supremacy of the Illuminati. Well, let's get into it then,
There's
shall
a
we?
lot to cover in this one, by the way. A lot. There are so many sub-theories. So buckle up, kids, because this is going to be a fun one.
We'll try.
I'll start here with the actual real Illuminati. Well, first of all, the word Illuminati means illuminated or enlightened. comes from the organization called the Bavarian Illuminati, which was a secret society founded during the Age of Enlightenment by a... every time.
Age of Enlightenment.
This guy named Adam Weishaupt. His father died at age 5, and he was then adopted by his godfather, Johann Adam Feirer von Ickstaff. And like his real father, he was a professor of law at the University of Ingolstadt. And Ickstaff was a big fan of the Enlightenment, which influenced Adam, young Adam at 5, his fondness of rationalism. And so later on in his life, he joined the Freemasons. You might have heard of them during episode 2 of the Denver International Airport. But he was too cool for them, so wanted to make his own organization that he called the Illuminati.
Oh.
And long story short, the mission of the Illuminati was to oppose superstition, obscurantism.
You just make that word up.
Obscurantism, which means to intentionally prevent facts about a topic from being known. Kind of like what Brent does on this show.
Or like you making up words.
Case in point.
Yeah.
But yeah. So their goal was to oppose superstition, obscurantism, religious influence in public life, and abuse of state power. And I'll say this right now. At this point, like, this sounds kind of badass. Like, sign me up. I'm cool with all those things.
And then also, more freedom for women. There were 4. They're all.
That's not true at all.
No, yeah, they wanted. They wanted more nuns.
Okay.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
They wanted more nuns.
Yeah, and they wanted more women.
They were big fans of the movie Sister Act.
They wanted.
I like Whoopi Goldberg.
They were all for
Ghost. She's really good in Ghost.
suffrage.
Oh, yeah? Was she the ghost?
Yes.
No, she was.
No. She was the medium that Patrick Swayze embodied, and they had the dance.
Oh, you're talking about that lady from Star Trek: Next Generations.
Yes.
Oh.
So Illuminati, it lasted for a short time. It died out in the 1780s.
Yeah,
problem was
3 years, 2 years,
a little bit longer than that.
I don't know.
The problem was that it's a secret society, right? But the members were openly talking about it and basically bragging about their influence on political events. So it wasn't very secret anymore. And shocker, the public wasn't really cool with the idea of a secret society having influence.
It got out.
Yeah, basically. Came out of the closet. And so Karl Theodor, the ruler of Bavaria at the time, basically banned all secret societies. This is like 1785. So our friend Adam Weishaupt fled the country and still released some documents for a couple of years after that under sponsorship of a friend. But basically the organization died at that point. But some people...
because if they had Fight Club back then, they might have lasted a little longer.
First rule of Illuminati is don't talk about Illuminati.
Or just don't talk to it out loud.
Okay. But it died out, supposedly. But some people, like you...
And you?
Think, no.
Oh.
That it still exists. So...
It does. Well...
Oh, does it?
Well, come on now. So, all right. Well, let's investigate this. So, modern views on the Illuminati. So let's talk about the other secret societies that we know exist that are associated with the Illuminati. I think you could start with the Knights Templar, who were formed as warrior monks during the Crusades. And
sounds like a band name.
Yeah, and they would secure pathways to the Holy Land, routes and roads and transits. And what they also developed was one of the first banking systems into where people would not have to travel with money. They could go from one spot to another, and the Knights Templar would be able to support those funds with a little interest, of course. So the Pope didn't dig that at the time. Pope, I think it was Pope Innocent the Jerk.
You don't know. See?
And he, so he didn't like how they were, gaining influence and wealth. So he outlawed the Knights Templar and excommunicated them, made them enemies of the church, and they were hunted down. So they had to go underground, and so they officially disbanded, but continued on, and a lot of people believe that they merged into what is now considered Freemasonry.
I think you've been watching too many Indiana Jones movies.
Yeah, well,
You
yes.
have chosen poorly.
So if they make another one, I might. The last one.
did.
The
It
last one
sucked.
was difficult.
Aliens.
It wasn't good. So, so which brings us to the Freemasons, another secret society we all know exists. And they have a deep-seated history.
Shit.
Almost fast.
And it goes all the way back to
It gets
ancient
faster.
Egypt, they say. And through the Crusades.
Oh, wait, Brent's talking. Sorry.
No, just pretend I'm not. And then in the Freemasons, then they got really they like to hang out in Scotland. And then when the Americas were being colonized, they moved their influence on over there and helped influence the creation of what we now consider the United States of America. Yes. So,
Cool story, bro.
well, I could continue more, but that'd be a whole other episode. So let's go on. So then another society. Oh,
Did you just? Oh no!
I know.
Oh
Made a
no!
mess.
Brent just spilt
it's okay.
cider all over his computer. Where's the paper towels?
It's all right. It's in.
I brought paper towels here.
It's QWERTY.
No, he had them.
It's QWERTY, so it should be able to. Oh yeah,
They're
I got
over
it. Yeah, I got it.
You have to get
I'm
another
just
shot.
making a mess.
Oh.
Pause for.
Please don't start a fire in here.
Yeah, maybe now's a good time for a commercial. So
Oh, it's all over your keyboard too.
Oh, it'll be fine.
It actually won't, but
I don't know.
No,
No.
it's ruined.
It's,
we're gonna start an Indiegogo
We're
campaign
gonna have to.
buy Brent a new keyboard.
Oh no! Look, I just wiped it across the thing, and then all my notes spelled QWERTY. It's weird. So, where were we? Oh yeah, here another secret society. How about the Skull and Bones? We know them exist, don't we? Those Skull and Bones. It's an elite Yale secret society that started back in 1932 by a bunch of overprivileged.
White kids.
Yeah,
Isn't that
yeah.
the
Well,
one
they weren't Puerto Rican.
The one where George W. Bush had to jerk off in front of his dad or some shit.
Yeah, that is.
Well, that was just a Christmas get together.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, my bad.
And most people don't remember it as that, but yeah, that is the one. And there's a lot of members that were in the Skull and Bones that became
Like who?
became leaders of the world stage, other than the Bush family, which started with Prescott and then H.W. and then the last one, and then John Kerry was a member of the Skull and Bones. He became Secretary of State, tried to become president, and then who else we got there? Carrot Top was a member of Skull and Bones.
I see a correlation here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically like a college fraternity. You're
Yeah,
saying.
but every once in a while they'll just bring someone in for comic relief.
But what, like, okay, so Skull and Bones is a bunch of like powerful guys. Like, if your point is to convince me that like the American political system is incestuous, like, sure.
Yeah.
But like, what's your point though? Like, what?
Oh, well, no, I mean, because, okay, I'm just saying that there are these known societies where
Okay,
people of
there's a
influence,
group in college
families
with a
of
bunch of
influence,
dudes that get naked
Right.
and jerk off
but
from
it's
each other.
usually, it's
God
the
damn, it's getting
same
faster.
circles of people who are running power, who have influence over the market, over
The market.
the governance,
Governance.
over under,
Strategery.
and
Yeah, but John Kerry lost.
he did. Well,
How do you explain that?
Who did he
His-
lose to?
the Illuminati?
Oh, I see what you did there. Clever.
And
So
here,
they win
another
either
group.
way, is
So
your point.
how
All
about
right.
here's another group that we all know does exist: the Bilderberg Group.
Build-A-Burger?
Nope, that's a fast food chain.
I just got
The
hungry.
Bilderberg Group.
You almost said it
It
there.
was a meeting. It was originally a meeting of about 150 or so of the world's financial elite, and they get together every year. This was formed by one of the founders was Prince Bernhard
Prince?
of the Netherlands, and in 1954 at the Hotel de Bilderberg in Oosterberg, Netherlands, you got a bunch of the elite together. And it was brought forth because there was concern that there was anti-Americanism, anti-Americanism that was growing in Western.
Please say that again.
Anti-America. I don't even know how I did it.
You can't do
That's great. That's a new word.
Anti-Americanism.
It's like cynicism.
Growing
third time's a
America.
charm.
in Western Europe with the aim to promote Atlanticism. Atlanticism.
We're only 14 minutes in and you can't even talk right.
But I don't even know who wrote this.
You wanted to do the shots of vodka before the show. I
Anyway,
remind you.
anyway, they got
That was
together
your
because
idea.
there was concern that there was anti-sentiment growing towards the idea of
concerned about
the
you.
West and the Americas, and then the in Europe.
The America is the
merging
West. What are you talking
in
about?
an effort to support political, economical, and defensive growth.
The America is the West.
Well, no, I mean Western Europe.
Oh, you didn't say that. You said the West.
No, I did say
No, you
Western
did
Europe.
not.
I think you're just too busy shooting your trap.
The
Trapper
transcript
John.
that we don't have will show the record.
Uh-huh.
Okay, again, I'm going to ask you the
Would you
question.
get a stenographer hiding in the closet?
Maybe. What's your point? Like, you keep talking about these powerful groups of people collaborating. What evil are they doing?
They are. Well, what they're doing is they're slowly, very methodically bringing the entire world into debt. So they all
How?
owe them through manipulation of the financial markets and through international banking. They are for example, the dollar. Every dollar that's made, the U.S. government has to pay interest on, and the national debt. There's a website called
Oh, so it's real.
U.S. debt website.
Yeah.
That's what
dot
it's
com.
called?
That's
Tri-
the
triple X.
zero. Yeah.
And you can see, like right now, we are bridging near a national debt of $20 trillion.
USDebtWebsite.com.
No, triple X.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, check that source,
I
kids.
did. Because you can't look at porn all the time. So, check out some.
I disagree.
No, it's real. Website's in the name of your website.
So,
you know you can
yeah.
go, you know you can
And
go on
these-
WikiLeaks, right?
So slowly, we are all slowly becoming, we are losing more power. And we are losing more freedoms as a society, as a world society even, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to get everybody else oppressed to where they can create a one world government. That's what they want. That's their goal. Is all the world is under one rule, with one economy, and one religion, which will likely be them.
You know that, like, in 2010, some minutes, like a transcript of the meeting was released on WikiLeaks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you read it?
Yeah.
What did it say?
It said there was this website called
You can't read.
US Debt Website Organizations. .org.
I told you, don't make me laugh during the shot.
You just
This is an expensive microphone. I can't fuck it up.
yeah, the hair above your upper lip is all wet now.
Ah, it's called a beard. Grow one.
It's called laughing out of your nose. So
Exciting news. We should point out that we have our first official show sponsor.
who the hell would do that?
I don't. I didn't ask any
Where'd you
questions.
find- Okay.
They emailed us and wanted to put an ad in. They paid us
Nice.
about, $5. So I said okay.
So we got revenue. We're gonna have
I
to.
wouldn't call it revenue. It's
We're gonna have to file a tax
oh god.
return for this shit.
Well, you don't have to apparently.
Oh, we will because of the Illuminati. But should we break?
Let's go to the word from our sponsors.
Let's go for station identification.
Are you searching for a better quality of life? Disappointed with your social stature? Didn't expect to be alive this long? Ultimate Herbal Supplement. Tired of sleeping, breathing, or eating with your mouth? Ultimate Herbal Supplement. Do you struggle to get through your day? Are most people getting on your nerves? Are you rubbing peanut butter on your chest? Ultimate Herbal Supplement. People around the world are discovering today what is being found on a daily basis. Now you too can enjoy the benefits someone else has tried out. Take a listen to this actual testimonial.
It's good.
Ultimate Herbal Supplement is made from many things that are found within its ingredients. Ultimate Herbal Supplement is entirely composed of natural elements that can be found on any periodic table. Don't you deserve the life your dog thinks you should have? Why put off attaining personal happiness just because you're lazy? Shouldn't there be a shortcut to reaching your goals? Order Ultimate Herbal Supplement today, and don't forget to use the promo code POWERHOUR to receive your first shipment in a bottle. Act now while supplies last. You're not going to change your life by yourself. Let Ultimate Herbal Supplement help you.
You can find us on the interwebs at Internet Explorer on herbalsomethingwebsite.com. Is it herbal or herbal? They're telling me it's herbal, but I think it's herbal. It's got a damn H on it. It's got to be herbal. herbalsomethingwebsite.com or MySpace. MySpace.com/ herbal something website, alabamasnakeoil.com.
When you're ready. And we're back! Hey! Well, that was informative. I kind of want to sign up for that latter one. I kind of want to
buy it.
Yeah, let's get one. We can put it in the corner. Poke
fun
fun
of
it.
Works at all.
Let's continue. So we were discussing the Illuminati, and now I ask you, who makes up this Illuminati? Who are these people?
I'm not going to ask you, so you're just going to ask yourself.
No one does it. It's not real.
I ask myself, who are these Illuminati? Who are these people? Well, let's start off with they're bankers. The majority of them are bankers. They're all money people.
Oh, Jay-Z is a banker?
Jay-Z is a banker. If you think you can't, yeah. I mean, he doesn't want you to know that.
He's not a businessman. He's a business man.
He's a
BIZNESS.
He's a banker in this man. And so this goes back to bankers. It goes back to the Knights of Templar.
Take your shot.
As I said, taken. And when they were creating a way for people to have their finances moved as they traveled without having to carry it on them with the risk of being robbed. That all started with them. And then you got the Rothschild family.
Rothschild.
Well,
this is your argument.
You
did it right.
Well, if you want to, you hang out with them. So the
not true.
So that was started with Mayor Amschel Rothschild, who was a Jew. What do they call it? A Jew
here
courtsman.
we go.
He was
here
a Jewish
we go.
courtsman. I don't know. It's something
you anti-Semite.
back in. It's not.
I guess
it's
the
not.
world religion is not Judaism.
Well,
huh?
I let me just suggest that he probably wasn't practicing. At any rate, he gained an immense amount of wealth through the manipulation of various governments and monarchies. It planted 5 of his sons. He had 5 sons, which he planted throughout Europe.
And they're trying to cheat.
Different cities, and they all basically started the system of creating these banks to where these governments and monarchies all were becoming in debt to them. They were creating debt for them. So basically, they were able to control them financially, even though they didn't care who politically ran stuff, as long as they were in debt to him. Then he had the control. And this is carried on. And they are still to this day one of the richest families, or the richest family in the world. Although they won't show that in Forbes or whatever, because they pay that off. In fact, a lot of the Rothschilds, they don't have the same name Rothschilds. There's only a few people with that Rothschild's name anymore. But because they married into all these other elite families.
Wouldn't you marry into that family, though?
No, I think I think marriage goes both ways, my friend.
I support that.
Yeah, and I didn't mean...
Does it, though?
And not just necessarily sexually.
After the ceremony is over, does it really?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, you convinced me. I'm not getting married. And then, so other influential families, being the Rockefellers, Vanderbilts, Carnegie, and J.P. Morgan, were all these characters of industry that were highly influential on legislation being passed and creating a world to where the average man you're born in debt. You were born being in debt just by the dollar, just by how the dollar operates. Anyway, I'm going to continue. We'll get to that moment maybe. But let's talk about other people who are involved in the Illuminati, like the politicians. Like Woodrow Wilson, the president who signed the Federal Reserve Act of 1913, which basically...
I want to point out that Tyler stubbed W's with his hands.
Yeah, because... Oh, that's hip-hop.
Woodrow Wilson was a gangster.
Double W's.
Yeah, that was hip-hop, dude. Oh, wait. They look kind of Illuminati-esque symbol.
No,
you doing cabal hand signs?
Woodrow Wilson was not in the Illuminati.
I beg to differ. Anyway... So, So Woodrow Wilson also, he was an adamant opponent of Dennis the Menace, if you remember. And,
Wait, so hang on. Oh, God, I did it on the microphone. I'm gonna edit that out.
Yeah. No,
you're not.
I'm gonna highlight it.
Probably not, actually. Wait, your whole point about Woodrow Wilson is the Federal Reserve Act?
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying that act does
He
what?
was. In fact, that
No, I get-
whole legislation was pushed through by
But what's your point about the legislation?
I'm saying that what they did is they allowed for the creation of a monetary system in the U.S. to where the people who control our money is privately owned. It's not our government.
That's not true.
Yeah,
No,
it is
no,
true.
that's not
the
true.
Federal Reserve.
No.
You tell me the Federal Reserve is public.
Let me explain to you.
Please.
Yes, the Federal Reserve is privately owned, but the Federal Reserve Act places actual policy determination or control on a public body, which is called the Federal Reserve Board, not the banks.
Mm-hmm. What if they're really interested?
What?
You said they were bored.
Oh,
No.
shitty puns. And by the way, you can look these board of directors up online. They're not like exactly secretive. So if there's a conspiracy to be like controlling our money,
These people who are in these positions,
Whatever.
they're brought to that position.
Whatever,
They're
just go
told
on.
what to do.
Just go on.
It doesn't negate the fact that the Federal Reserve is not a government. It's a fucking
The
private
bank is what
corporation.
the policy is. Whatever. I don't even
Yeah.
care. Just go.
Anyway, all right. We'll continue on. Let's talk about other assholes who might be involved in this. Henry Kissinger, he was an agent for the Rothschild family.
Asian?
He was an Asian agent before then he became German.
Yeah.
And then he immigrated here, and he's always been a tool, always been one advocating. I mean, he's been talking to U.S. presidents through like 4 or 5 decades, and he's been promoting this concept of a new world order, which is another huge objective of the Illuminati. Okay, well, let's talk more about people. Barack Obama is considered a member of the Illuminati, and that he was brought to position to usher in these fascist and socialistic ideals within our government. And he has this all seeing eye tattoo on his left butt cheek, but the mole is the pupil to the center of the eye. It's adorable. So that's why they let him in.
Oh, Barry.
FDR, old Franklin Delano. He was.
You forgot the
He
R.
was.
Yeah, Franklin Delano what?
Sure.
Roosevelt.
Oh, okay.
Not Spanish.
Not that other Franklin Delano.
Yeah.
And
Ramsey.
he this guy, this cripple. No, he was a he manipulated the U.S. into getting into World War II. They wanted to be there was an isolationist stance, and we were trying to remain neutral, and but it came to a point where the people who make the money, the people make money off of wars. So they needed America to get into the war, so they could continue to make huge profits off of it. And so Pearl Harbor was a false flag incident to where they knew they were going to get attacked, and they allowed it to happen in order to get American support into the World War II.
Go ahead.
You'd think that if he was actually in the Illuminati, he could weasel his way into getting some legs that work.
Well, they didn't hit that point yet because the aliens didn't crash Roswell. That was pre-Roswell. So we didn't have the alien technology to back engineer and make the president some cool legs.
I feel like that's a different episode.
That is topic for
First
another.
of all, you said it was a false flag incident.
Yeah.
Get your conspiracy right. A false flag means that we did it ourselves. What you're saying is
All right,
that
it was Black Flag then. It was
band?
yeah. Henry Rollins fucking didn't want. They like, hey, we're gonna attack Pearl Harbor, and we're gonna let it happen.
Can you stop yelling into the microphone?
No, I can't.
There's things I
not
can't
to.
fix, and that's yelling in the microphone.
Oh, well, yeah. Thanks.
You also can't fix his worldview.
Can't fix. Yeah, you
Well,
can't.
I've learned that real quick.
Can't fix stupid.
That's true.
That
I
is
use that
true.
line at work every day.
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna get fired. So let's.
thought you wanted a job.
What else are we talking about here?
Doesn't pay well.
Oh, the Bush family. Bush family. They're all Illuminati. So Prescott Bush,
Of course they are.
the
What is
father
that
of
noise?
George H.W. Bush, he helped push legislation to get passed for the creation of the Federal Reserve Act, and then his kid ends up becoming the director of the CIA, and then he becomes vice president and president, and then his kid becomes president, and they're all perpetuating this idea of a new world order.
Again, like your point is that the American political system is incestuous. I agree.
Yeah, right.
But you're trying to say that there's some kind of like ulterior motive.
There
here.
is an ulterior motive because like they're slowly changing our constitution and taking away certain liberties and freedoms for the sake of security, and they are allowing these wars, creating these wars, so these countries can go more into debt to like try to pay for these wars. Wars aren't cheap. You don't just war for free. But who gets this money? Where all this, and it is these industrialists.
War for free.
War for free.
I like it.
Yeah, it'd be you could do hippie covers.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
You play Coachella.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna play Coachella next year.
I got a tambourine.
Shaky knees if you're an Atlanta person.
No, fuck that place.
Yeah, I've never met a
That's not
good
a
shaky
place.
knees player.
Atlanta?
No, shaking. Oh, Atlanta. Well, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
I always thought shaky knees was like
Wait, where are you from?
for like
I mean, I'm from Florida. It's worse.
Oh, Florida,
Jacksonville,
man.
Florida.
Oh, Jacksonville.
Yeah, it's worse.
Cool. The landing.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway,
Get the fuck out.
Go.
Get the fuck out
Let's
of
move.
here.
Let's move on. Let's move on, y'all.
Why'd you bring him here?
I can't.
I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding.
I know.
It wasn't for you.
I wish I was
I hated it too.
Yeah. How about Sarah Palin? She's in the Illuminati.
She's a winner.
She's in there. She does these little weird hand symbols, like kind of these
She
little
does a lot of weird things.
Yeah, and in her inexplicable quick rise to power. Come on.
I just want to point out that Tyler's making out with the dog right now.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed.
As long as only half your mouth is open, you're okay.
You know she looks her an asshole, right?
I don't know if that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You don't know where that dog's tongue has been.
I know it's been in her asshole.
I know exactly where it's been. I'm fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
Man. I think there's
You're from Jacksonville. It makes sense.
so
Hey, Fred Durst is from Jacksonville. Calm down.
Case in point.
Also, red
yeah.
jumpsuit apparatus from
This
Jacksonville.
is true.
That
Celebrities.
song "Face Down's a good song.
Celebrities in the Illuminati.
in the dead. I do like that song.
Well,
Oh, Evergreen Terrace is from Jacksonville.
Yellow card.
Yellow card. Ryan Key.
Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner's from
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
let's keep going.
man.
I did
actually
meet
it.
Yellow Card one time. I didn't meet them live. I met Ryan and Sean of Yellow Card. Cool dudes.
Okay, cool. I never did.
The Jaguars.
And you're from there.
No, they're not from
Yeah, we
Jacksonville.
They're
don't-
not from. They're Carolina.
Well, you wouldn't claim that if they were because they suck.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't exist. Just like the Illuminati.
MJD is the one shining light of that whole team.
You kind of seem all
That's true.
knowledgeable.
He's
about
gone,
this.
No, I don't. No, the Illuminati does not. The Illuminati died out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much about it, but it did die out way long ago.
How do you know that?
Hey, so far, Tyler's been shot for shot.
Just Wikipedia.
He is. Well,
He's keeping
don't
up.
catch chickens for the hat. He's still got.
I guarantee.
don't do
I
what with
will
the cat in the
finish
hat?
this.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Oh,
He's still got half an hour to go. We're only halfway.
No,
in.
it's gonna be fine. I'm okay.
It's not-
I didn't
it's
drink
not the-
before this. All I
You
drank was.
don't understand this game, my friend. Like you think it's gonna be fine, and it's not.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm doing okay.
so you're not the one with sticky cider all over your keyboard. You're doing fine.
Yeah, that's not my fault though.
You're doing good.
That's completely
Don't
your
worry about
fault.
yourself.
Carrying on.
Sure. Where are you at right now? I forgot. Sarah Palin.
I think we're I
Because
think
she's a
we're
winner.
talking-
She can
Well,
elaborate.
she was almost a
hoax.
winner.
Everyone
She
loves
was
her,
almost.
right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're
Would you
gun toters,
Would you hit that?
Joe
Love her.
Sixpack loves her.
No, because I'm not into physical abuse. You know, I
To you
don't,
or to her?
especially towards a woman. I would never.
It's starting to hurt.
Yeah, you make it hurt. Yeah. So should we talk? Hey, how about the celebrities that are in the Illuminati?
Ooh, there's a bunch of these.
'Cause,
Can I have this one?
Because they plant these people through brainwashing, which goes back to MK Ultra, which would be a future episode.
Yes, future episode.
But yeah, and so they have these. What you look like a
There's
kitten.
a mosquito in here.
You're pawing at it
There's
like
a
a
mosquito
kitten.
in the studio.
Wow. I think he's.
Camera?
You slipped him acid, didn't you?
I wish you did.
So, So let's talk about these plants into the entertainment system that are influencing.
I want this one. I want to do this one.
Oh, you go, girl.
All right. That's my girl voice. The one that I saw the most often was Jay-Z and Beyonce. And explanation here, if you watch... Oh, God. Every time... If you watch the Jay-Z video for on to the next one, there's a lot of symbols of like Freemasonry and Egyptian stuff, and it's kind of like he's kind of bragging about it. Now Beyonce, there's a video of her at a basketball game, and she's just fucking like out of it.
Yeah,
and the explanation is she's a clone,
right? Or no, she's a product of brainwashing.
I don't care.
She's been conditioned.
Now their kid, Blue Ivy Carter. The theory is that Whitney Houston was actually killed.
Yes,
to make way for a Blue Ivy Carter.
She was a blood sacrifice.
Exactly.
Or maybe, I don't know, there's probably more alcohol and heroin than blood. But yeah.
Sure, yes.
She was a heroin alcohol blood sacrifice.
Angelina Jolie, which if she's in, sign me up.
Yeah?
Worth it.
Uh-huh. What? Because of her work with Habitat for Humanity?
No, so the explanation, and fucking shit. The explanation, I shit you not, was that she's so seductive, she must be reptilian. The whole David Icke shit.
Yeah.
So that was the only explanation there was she's just too hot.
I wasn't going to bring up David Icke, but man,
I mean,
awesome.
What's happened?
If you want to know.
I would fuck a snake.
You really want to know what's not going on.
What?
Reptilian? Like, why does that make her sexy?
Why is that a snake? There's more reptiles.
All right, fine. An alligator? Okay,
that's
sorry.
It
There's like 6 reptiles.
How about a newt?
A newt?
Would you fuck a newt?
I mean, if she turned me into a newt, I would fuck it.
If she was...
No, would you fuck a newt is the question.
Depends on the newt. I mean, come on.
If it was Angelina Jolie.
What if it was a my newt?
If it was... Yes, I would fuck an Angelina Jolie newt. Yes.
Shit.
I think we can all agree to that.
And you would call her my newt.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Who else?
Paris Hilton.
Oh,
because
come on.
she's really smart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
she was on the list. I looked it up.
Well, see, this is why. Because, again, this goes back to the wealthy families and the people who are circulated in and through and mixed in with these families.
All the pop stars. So Britney Spears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's straight.
Yeah. Lady Gaga.
Gay.
Katy Perry.
Bestiality.
Justin Bieber.
Androgynous.
You know the claim behind Justin Bieber, right? Is when he got arrested. What is that? Your chair making that noise?
No.
Oh, I got farty chair. Maybe it is my chair. I got a new leather chair, and it's not. It probably was a bad idea.
There's supposedly this video of Justin Bieber when he got arrested of his mugshot camera, and his eyes change in his mugshot videos. He's a lizard person.
Mm-hmm.
Miley Cyrus.
That explains also why he's Canadian. She's a hermaphrodite. Anyway, no, we don't need to go there.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's got.
I mean, I'd still hit it.
Yeah, it's
she would.
totally fine.
You'd hit her right in that all-seeing eye tattoo.
She does have an all-seeing eye tattoo, which is the claim. Madonna is apparently Illuminati.
Yeah. In fact, I think any performer that has performed during the Super Bowl should be considered.
Janet Jackson?
Yeah, Janet Jackson. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people say they thought they saw the nipple. It was actually the one seeing eye.
If you enhance that image, you
see?
can. Yeah.
It's the subtleties.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Who else?
Who else do you have?
Celine Dion.
Oh.
If you play My Heart Will Go On Backwards.
It sounds like a French poodle having a cardiac arrest. No? Too soon for poodles?
We have a clip? We have a clip.
Clip it.
I love this song.
It's great. Worth $700 million.
Yeah, well,
Now listen, backwards.
she's no pointer sister.
I command you in the name of Lucifer to spread the blood of the innocent.
Did you hear that shit?
Well, I guess.
I don't think it says too much.
I think.
It's just random.
Yeah, you really seem to be downplaying this.
No, it's. How many songs have you listened to backwards?
All of them.
And
I did. Actually, I did the Hotel California. I did a little research paper on that in 7th grade, And and I had to listen to that backwards a few times.
And what did
You're supposed to play Pink Floyd to Wizard of Oz.
I learned that I may be slightly dyslexic. No. I thought it sounded okay.
It's the same lyrics. It's just backwards.
It's a palindrome.
Yeah, the whole song. It's amazing.
That'd be badass as shit.
You know, someone should do that.
Does that mean
Race car, Taco Cat?
Does the artist thing go both ways?
I only know two.
That's so two-dimensional.
All right, I'm gonna go on. Will Smith, apparently. It must be hard to budget his time between Scientology and Illuminati.
And Jazzy Jeff.
Unless he thinks they're connected. Which they're not.
Maybe, yeah.
How do you know?
Because they're not. The Illuminati's dead.
Because how do you know because they're not is not an answer to that question.
Okay. None of the proof for the Illuminati.
I don't care.
Yeah, okay. Good. Let's move on.
No, go on. None of the proof what?
No, there's no proof for the Illuminati. There's just made up fucking shit.
I agree with you 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no proof. It's just fake.
Fuck you, Brent.
It's fake.
Yeah.
Up yours.
The Illuminati died. The Illuminati was a positive organization. It was for... Yeah, it was. It was to expose shit that we're hateful towards. It's great.
And what does evil do? It takes in.
It's gone.
It changes.
It's done. It's done.
What was good into bad.
I'm telling you,
that's the nature of evil.
Dude, trust me. Trust me.
Trump you.
No. Dude, Donald Trump is mad because he didn't even get in.
Would you want to talk more about these celebrities?
The funny one that I heard was the cast of Boy Meets World.
See, that's weird. So it's not the actual people. It's just like a
maybe the show was
like a molding of them. Then
I read was the cast of Boy Meets World. Fred Savage's younger brother. What's his name?
Fred. Fred the second.
Other Savage. Apparently him and Topanga was her name.
That was the character's name, though.
Well, I don't know her real name.
One.
She was doing anything else.
His name is Susan Burgowski.
God, Topanga was hot. I wanted to fuck
of 943 Westwind Drive.
Everyone did.
Yeah, I still do. But that was a thing. LeBron James is apparently in there, but
well, of course,
I question that one because they lost the NBA championship, so would be all powerful and okay.
I think he was just created by the Illuminati, not necessarily like a golem.
Why is he balding then?
Because
that was his payment.
How many Illuminati symbols have you seen that had hair?
Touche.
Or toupee in that matter.
Hey!
Oof.
Lindsay Lohan.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently sobriety is under requirement.
Oh, right. Well, you're not allowed to be drunk with the ceremonial cloak on during the Illuminati ceremonies. It's just rude. Uh-oh.
The fucking dog is barking.
Hold on.
Dog.
Hold on 1 second.
Goddamn dog is
barking. No, 1 second. I got it.
Hold on. No. Oh, he's getting... What's he doing? No. Oh. What are you... Oh. Well, I guess there's no more dog noise.
Oof.
Move!
We're good. We're good.
What happened? Wait, how'd you get the dog so quiet?
No, she's asleep now.
She's asleep, huh?
I just took her to her bed. She's good. It's all good.
We get it. So Tyler's a dog whisperer.
That's not my dog, by the way.
So Tyler's a dog murderer.
Whoa.
Anyway, how about who are the others? Who are any other shit?
My personal favorite, Nicolas Cage.
Nick Cage is in. Oh, well, that makes sense because they probably wanted Francis Ford Coppola, and he said he wouldn't join unless his nephew could join as well.
Plus, he has the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
A national treasure.
Well, he is a national treasure.
I mean, yes.
A natural treasure.
Famous Nick Cage, or no, your favorite Nick Cage movie?
Raising Arizona, easily.
That is a great choice.
Perhaps the best of choices.
I'm going to go Wild at Heart.
I kind of liked him in Kick-Ass. I thought he did stupid good.
Shut up.
All good answers.
Wait, so who is he?
Nick Cage?
Nah, never mind. Let's move on.
I think one more left. Serena Williams.
Okay.
But not Venus, just Serena.
Why is... Oh.
She's better.
Half the twin.
Venus was better at tennis.
She was born for everything. What's that
But
like?
Serena is a sponsor of...
I'm not hearing you in the... I'm not hearing you in the...
Something microphones?
You hear that static? What's going...
Guys,
Fine.
guys.
Hang on, I think shit.
You just don't have the mic. Dude, plug in the mic.
Oh wait, did that fell out?
Dude, it fell out of the dude, plug it into the recorder.
But why would that? Well, why would it do that? I thought I heard some weird.
No. It's just the mic is not plugged in. Plug it back in. It's fine. I promise you.
Hang on.
All right,
This
hey,
right here?
let's just move on. You hear? We're good now, right? Are we good
No,
now?
we're fine.
wait.
Dude, you just
Check.
didn't have the mic plugged in all
Check.
the way. It was,
Okay, we're good.
Check.
Sorry, that's probably my bad. I apologize.
So,
Sorry.
all right,
Good
let's
call.
go over. Let's
call.
talk about evidence. Let's talk about some evidence for the Illuminati. And I think first and foremost, we could look at the Kennedy assassination. And in his last public address, days before he got assassinated, he had this really interesting, very cryptic, very prolific speech. And I believe this is the reason why he was assassinated. I'm going to play this right now.
Okay.
I'm going to play this. And
But first, a shot. All right, this is a JFK speech.
This is the JFK speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people,
It's the first time.
inherently and historically
Spoke up.
opposed to secret societies, to
JFK
secret
is
oaths,
badass, by the way.
and to secret proceedings.
It was too cool.
We decided
I
long
wish I could've been
ago
live to see him.
that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment
I
of
wish I was a
pertinent
night
facts
camera.
far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it.
It's good stuff.
Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it.
He's a great speaker.
And there is very grave danger
Oh, it gets
that an
dark here in a
announced
moment.
need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment. That I do not intend to permit to the extent that it's in my control.
Oh.
And no official
Disclaimers.
of my administration, whether his rank is high or low, civilian or military, should interpret my words here tonight as an excuse to censor the news, to stifle dissent, to cover up our mistakes, or to withhold from the press and the public the facts they deserve to know.
Dude,
For we
how's
are
that for
opposed
familiarity?
around the
he's
world
fucking badass.
by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy
1964.
that relies primarily on covert means
Yeah, this whole
for
truth
expanding
today.
its sphere of
Like,
influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections,
That's what I was talking about.
on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations.
Eisenhower warned of
Its
this.
preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned. No rumor is printed. No secret
Is
is
this
revealed.
NWO he's talking about?
This is
No president should fear public scrutiny
he's calling it out
of
without
his
naming
program.
it.
Yeah.
For from that scrutiny comes understanding. And from that understanding comes support
Amen.
or opposition. And both are
Oh,
necessary.
wait, the call to arms comes
I
out.
am not asking your newspapers to support an administration, but I am asking your help in the tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people. For I have complete confidence
This is it. He's calling for the
in the
theorists.
response and dedication of our
I mean, I
citizens
agree with everything you say.
whenever they
right
are
now.
fully
'Cause
informed.
it's, yeah.
But I'm not saying
I
the
not
NWO
only could not
exists, but I'm just
stifle
like,
controversy
this is
among
exactly
your
what
readers.
he
put his
I welcome
rationale though. I like.
This administration intends to be candid about its errors. For as a wise man once said, an error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it.
Damn.
We intend to accept
That
full
was,
responsibility for our errors,
I have never heard this speech
and we
before.
expect
and I
you to
fucking
point
love
them
this.
out
Charlie
when we
Chapman
miss
said
them. Without debate,
I've never heard
without
this
criticism, no administration and no country can succeed, and no republic can survive. That is why the Athenian lawmaker Solon decreed it a crime for any citizen to shrink from controversy. And that is why our press was protected by the First Amendment, the only business in America specifically protected by the Constitution, not primarily to amuse and entertain, not to emphasize the trivial and the sentimental, not to simply give the public what it wants, but to inform, to arouse, to reflect, to state our dangers and our opportunities, to indicate our crises and our choices, to lead, mold, educate, and sometimes even anger public opinion. This means greater coverage and analysis of international news.
Well,
for it is no longer far away.
I'm fucking speechless right now.
But close at
To be honest
hand.
with you.
I mean, this is why he got killed.
Greater attention to
This is
improved
why
understanding of the news.
this is evidence. There's
The
that there are-
Illuminati killed him.
Yeah.
So you're saying
means
Lee Harvey
finding
Oswald
that
was
at
a
all
product of the
levels.
Illuminati?
Yeah,
if
he
Lee
was.
Harvey
He
Oswald
was
was the
my-
one
yeah.
that actually killed him,
Lee
which
Harvey
is also
Oswald-
up for discussion.
Oswald was a product of MK Ultra.
Outside the narrow
He was government issued employee, and he was manipulated. But you know, the whole this is totally will be another episode.
No, I'm not going to respond to that one because we have an episode planned for this in the future. But I will say this. I will say this. Like that
episode.
That is a great ass speech,
But
regardless of the
he
context of
blatantly
his
called
thing.
it out. He said, "I'm on the inside. I've seen it. I've seen these things exist. I
And then
know
he
it.
died.
I know what's happening like that.
Or got killed.
And if we don't do anything about it, we're going to be subjected to their control." And then what happened days later? That was his last public address.
What was the date on that? Do you know?
I specifically, no. I
Okay.
mean, but I
can
know it
find
was
it.
days.
Hold on.
It was days before.
It was less than a week.
It was it wasn't a weekday. It was
Oh, okay. It was a Monday or a Friday
It said-
or a Wednesday or
yeah,
Thursday,
it said
Tuesday.
It was
Yeah, one of those.
partly cloudy
Okay, cool.
with precipitation.
That's that
20%.
Jacksonville education.
It was. We'll definitely we'll go back to that at some
No,
other episode because
there's a whole episode on that to
yeah.
come.
So but that's it. I think
But that was a
in
great
itself-
speech, regardless of context.
Yeah,
Like, I think
and-
it was a really good speech, and I agree with him a lot.
And it was
agreed-
known that apart from the corruption that he spoke of, he was all about ending the Vietnam conflict. And but those people were profiting. The bankers were making too much money off of the fact that there's this war because they saw it in World War I, and they saw it in World War II. And they're like, and so I think that was it. It was all for these certain group of people who like make huge amounts of money off other people's lives and suffering. He wanted to stop it. They didn't want it stopped. So they took him out of the picture. Yeah. So, and there was an obvious, huge cover up. Obviously a cover up. And then,
Oh, shocker.
but anyway, what's interesting, I think we should do
This
an
is
upcoming
all
episode
bullshit.
because the Warren report, supposedly the complete Warren report will supposedly be released
He's trying to skip it.
this
I'm not
coming
letting him.
September. September this year, we're told that we're supposed to like get everything that was like held back because of they wanted to wait. Congress wanted to wait 30 or so years till like people were out of the political picture before in an attempt to continue to cover it up. But anyway, you know what? Let's move on.
Please, this is all bullshit.
Let's move on to references.
I'm bored.
You want to talk about the New World Order?
Oh, sure.
Please,
No? Oh.
go on.
So, there's countless times of there being mentioning of the need for a new world order by politicians and other powers that be in this last century and a half.
Don't do it in the microphone.
Yeah, there's
I know. It's fun to hear yourself burp.
All right. Well, I'm gonna allow it for
But the listeners don't like it.
I say we allow it for the last 10. And anyway, countless of politicians mentioning the New World Order, like Kissinger, like the French President Sarkozy. There was
You don't even know the name of him.
Bushes. They're like
Great
fucking-
research,
Both
Brent.
Bushes both mentioned it. No, wait. Well, I'm not. Come on. Would you sit here with specifics for every little?
Specifics.
Fucking, you're giving me the roll
God
on. It's 10
God
minutes. We
forbid.
only got 10 minutes. And
God
you're like,
forbid.
There's
you're
been no
criticizing
evidence.
me for.
There's been completely no. I'm just going to step in here. There's no evidence.
There's plenty of times
No,
where
this is
politicians
all-
have spoke about the New World
Okay.
Order. I mean, I could sit here and like quote the Zeitgeist film, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit there and piss away the little time
Which
I've
also
got to try to
claims
make a
9/11
point.
is an inside job.
Yeah.
You know what?
Okay, that's his own thing.
9/11 was clearly an inside
Oh.
job.
Okay. Oh wow!
Future
wow!
episode.
Wow! So George
Yeah,
W. Bush
it
tied
was
into that
another
from the
false
Illuminati.
flag operation. So, dude, what happened? The Patriot Act, huh? No,
All right,
all
well,
live under that.
no. Future episode.
Remember
Don't
the
get-
America
don't-
before?
No rabbit hole there. We'll do that in another episode. Go on.
All right, then we'll move on. Let's
so
okay.
full of
No,
shit, though.
so some little brief opportunity that I have left. I want to talk about a guy named William Cooper who wrote a book called
Good old Bill.
"Behold a Pale Horse," and this guy was allegedly ex-Navy intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
He witnessed UFOs. He witnessed documents. He ended up writing the book "The Pale Blue Horse," and which is
A pale
considered
blue horse.
Sounds like a fucking nutcase.
You
Sounds
know
like-
your own fucking
It's
shit.
it's equestrian. No, it's considered
It's called a pale blue horse.
it's considered
not
the
pale blue
cornerstone
horse.
of modern day Illuminati conspiracy proof or legitimacy. Like some
okay.
guy who's seen it. Okay, so he ended up being killed.
Yeah, tell
by
us,
the government.
what happened to William Cooper?
Well, they
Go
were
on,
they were
please.
getting them. They were getting them for not paying his taxes.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, he wasn't paying his
Nope.
taxes.
Nope. How did he die? How did he die?
He wasn't paying his taxes, so
That's not true.
They did. They lured him. They lured
you
him
are-
out of his home.
You are so wrong right
I'm
now.
not. I'm not. They played like they had a speaker out in front of his house, of this car, and did, like piss him off just to like lure him.
He
They
was charged with assault from his neighbor where he lived with a gun. He threatened his neighbor with a
right.
gun.
Well, he went crazy.
and
at
so
the end.
the deputy marshal showed up
Yeah.
at his house
Yeah.
with a shootout that happened,
They made him. You know what they
and
did?
he was shot after he fired an
God.
officer.
They kept
Damn.
feeding him lead. Yeah, they kept feeding him paint shavings in his coffee when he wasn't looking.
Oh, really?
Paint chips as a
Yeah,
kid?
it made him go crazy. But anyway, it's an out
won't
there
tell you
book,
that, though.
but it's an interesting book, and it's considered. And then it has this other part of it where it talks about it was something with the Zionists or something, but he meant he thought it was with the Illuminati, like the document or the little novella. It was part of it. It was anyway, he's a weird guy.
He also apparently predicted 9/11.
He made a comment. He had a quote to where a couple months before the 9/11 incident, he said that Osama bin Laden was going to do an attack on American soil in a certain date in near future. I don't know if he gave the correct date or not. I don't think he gave the correct date.
He didn't.
But he mentioned that this is it. So here's
Which by the way,
go ahead.
had already been released. Osama bin Laden released a video saying he would do that.
Exactly. He was commenting on
widely,
that. Right.
yes. So he didn't come up with the idea. So
Which
don't
brings
portray
apart-
that shit as
No,
his prediction.
but
You
I
just tried to
am.
portray his prediction.
I'm saying he
was
was
referencing an article that was already out.
Yeah, he was a renegade
Not that
product
smart.
of the MK Ultra fucking experience. He was a government
MK
fucking
Ultra's
issue.
another episode we're gonna do.
He was fucking mind fucked. He was dealing with it. He ended up going crazy.
Okay.
And
Do you think Osama bin Laden
I
was in
think-
the
I think-
Illuminati?
No.
yeah, could have
You're
been.
fucking.
Brent believes
You're
anything.
insane.
Brent believes anything you tell him.
I think he was brought to that position by the Illuminati.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Did
They-
they like find the cave that he was going to
Can we
live
just
in,
say
like a
they
fucking
instead of the
realty?
Illuminati? Let's save
It's
a few
everybody, right?
syllables.
It's everybody.
No, it's
I'm
not.
in the Illuminati.
Then it would be every.
No, I'm not. I'm fucking kidding. I'm kidding.
Another. See, there you go with the disinformation again.
I'm
No,
not
but
in the
he was.
fucking Illuminati.
I think,
It doesn't
I think certain
exist.
people are manipulated. Okay, let's talk about.
I have like 4 minutes left. Can I get my spiel in here?
Okay, quick.
Okay, yeah.
But you get.
That's fair.
You get 2.5. All right, you go.
I've heard you talk about this shit for a fucking hour now.
And
You can always say who's in it, but never who's not. Like, who's not in the Illuminati?
oh,
New World
Paul
Order?
Rubens.
Pee-wee?
Pretty sure Pee Wee Herman has nothing to do.
How do
Who
you
found
know?
out that he was jerking off in that theater?
Oh.
The Illuminati did,
Whoa.
right? No, it
Whoa.
did not.
And then
It
that
was-
also
no,
breaks
I'm
into
kidding.
the
It did not.
Abraham Lincoln assassination.
No, absolutely not.
Hmm.
Theater shootings.
But
No.
so there's like a trend here that like they're always involved in everything and everywhere. Like you can tie any event into them, right?
It's a scapegoat.
Well, you can't falsify that. You can't like prove that wrong if they're involved in everything. And then whenever you make a claim that they're involved in something, you go, no, there's no evidence. You go, oh, they're just hiding it. Like, okay, you can't falsify this.
Levels. Well, okay, so we have a thing called intelligence, and there's a thing called counterintelligence.
No, this is not intelligence.
It is. It is. And then there are institutions that are focused on the campaign of disinformation for certain topics. And we are fed this, and then it's in.
So if they are involved, good. If they're not involved, bad. Like it's bullshit. You know what? Also, I noticed in this shit doing the homework on it is there's so many different theories inside of it. Like there are different groups within the Illuminati conspiracy groups that disagree 100% on mutually exclusive ideas, and I have to decide which one you're a part of.
But that's true. I mean, there does seem to be some like contradiction between ideologies.
Here's
in,
a common
in the
point, though.
movements.
What they
such.
all believe is that the government uses fear to control you. That is the kettle calling the pot black. This whole fucking theory is based on fear of that some ultra powerful organization controls us all, and therefore, like, listen to us, kind of thing. Which, by the way, all these theorists, that's not a word. Theorists. I'm doing your thing, you know.
Well,
all these theorists,
I can go home then.
Make money off this shit. They have YouTube channels that make money off of views and pay ad sponsorships. They sell books. Like Jay Whitley was one of the guys that was a big proponent of this whole thing of the biblical version of it. And guess what? He sells emergency dehydration food kits.
Yeah,
like they all make some kind of profit. David Icke, fucking Bill Cooper, they all fucking make money off of this bullshit.
Well,
so
you laugh now, but wait till you get thirsty going camping.
Talking about an agenda. I'm just saying, like,
do you want to get? Let's go into David Icke real quick. You want to do David?
David Icke, fucking.
Oh man,
who is David Icke? You tell me.
All I know, I really know.
All you know
is who's the other one? If Alex Jones says David Icke is an asshole.
Alex Jones thinks David Icke is crazy. So there's your bar set. No, David Icke was a soccer player in the UK. And so he's good at two things: corner kicks and exposing government conspiracy theories. Apparently, he's the guy that thinks that there's a hollow Earth and reptilian people. It's another episode.
I would put him up there with L.R. Hubbard, except the other guy, L.R. Hubbard, made more money.
That's true.
You know, he had a better scheme. But otherwise, I think that's pretty on par.
By the way, your whole like Illuminati thing.
Oh.
You can go to like Illuminati.org and join the organization.
Yeah, there's a website.
So much for secrecy, right?
It's a fake website. It doesn't exist.
Well, of course it doesn't really.
Actually,
but you've seen it. It does exist.
The website exists, but the Illuminati does not endorse that website. It's a complete fabrication.
Again.
I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all.
Disinformation campaign.
We have reached the hour.
No, we haven't. Have we? So soon? I'm by my pants.
I'm not done though.
I still feel. Yeah, clearly not, because you only did 2/3 of your jar.
Oh my! I keep telling you this shit. I fucking put extra in there.
Y'all have like the same amount gone. Brent has maybe a tad more
than yours too. You fucker.
No, but I'm well above like your point.
Well above your point.
Yeah. Let's put it.
I put 9 beers in mine to be safe if it leaks, because it did leak. Fuck you. You're fired.
Hey, Tyler.
Yes,
dude, it was really fun to have you here. Did you enjoy it?
I had a great time. I'm fucking hammered. I am hammered right now. Yeah. I have not spoken.
He did make it. He made it. Holy shit.
He did every shot.
The first bartender to make it through the whole episode.
First.
I think
Conrad, you lost.
Yeah, Conrad was hammered before he started. So I think I'm the first bartender to decide to do it, really.
I think we're giving you a job. We're offering you a job. You have a full part, however you want to do.
There's really shitty benefits.
Does that pay at least 6 figures?
No, but the prestige.
I'll take it.
That you'll get. Yeah,
tough sell.
It's gonna.
I'll take it.
You are gonna look so good within middle school social circles.
Oh okay. Yeah, I love middle school people.
We should probably wrap this up.
You want to wrap?
You
can't even rhyme.
See a rapper now like Jay-Z, who's also in the Illuminati supposedly.
My name is Steven.
The Illuminati does not exist. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, it did exist a long time ago.
I mean, yeah, it did, but it's gone by now.
Yeah. You seem to be pretty adamant
Adamant.
about it.
No, it's completely dead.
It's
completely dead.
It sounds like you're kind of pushing. I wonder, are you?
Why do you care so much?
Why are you?
I don't, guys. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just saying. It doesn't really matter. It's not real, guys. It's not real.
See, and I had an email that suggested I brought Tyler in for this episode.
From who?
The bartender doesn't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Normally, I don't
care.
respond to anonymous emails.
You seem to care, actually.
Nah, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm just saying, that's my personal view. It doesn't matter.
You were really quick.
It is not real.
You were really quick to shoot everything down.
Really? No.
Okay.
No, it's just my personal view. It's not important.
It's not important. Your view is not important. You're just totally.
My view is important. That the Illuminati is not important. The Illuminati has been dead for a long time. It just shouldn't. Just shut the fuck up, Brent. Shut the fuck up. I'm serious. Shut the fuck up.
Why is he? Man, okay. I'm sorry.
This got heated.
I don't see this.
I mean, I agree, but
This is why I'm. This is why I'm timid about tackling the more difficult topics. You know, the idea.
If you keep talking about this, something could happen. You know, it's like something could happen to you, which is, I don't want that to happen.
Oh.
Hold on. Guys.
That's
rude.
One second.
Take a phone.
That's rude.
He's taking a phone call.
Well, we normally put our fucking phones on airplane mode.
Hold on here. Let's hear what his. What's he?
Okay, there was one job.
No, they're not doing it.
He's. I don't think.
Why is he still?
He doesn't realize his mic is on. He walked out of the room. What?
It's ending. I promise. Guys, please don't do this. Don't do this.
Who's he talking to?
I don't fucking know.
Just don't do this.
I don't.
They're not going.
He seems concerned. I hope.
Okay.
We gotta screen our bartenders a little
Apparently,
better.
you invited him here, not me.
I take
Guys,
full.
guys,
Hey,
it's
welcome
fine,
back,
it's
Tyler.
fine, it's
Hey,
fine.
Tyler's back. Hey, bud, you had a little phone call there.
That was my girlfriend. She's just really.
Yeah.
She wanted me to come to this thing. And
She sounds like a bitch.
Did she know you were on a wireless?
No. What?
Nothing. How are you? You
I'm fine.
Dude,
I'm
hey,
fine.
really, you did. You did every
man.
shot.
I did.
Step by step. You didn't miss a beat.
Step by step.
Gonna make
Day
your
by day.
grandma.
Everything's fine. We're
Gonna
good.
make your grandma.
Anyway,
okay,
yeah,
black
the
cat.
Illuminati thing.
What the fuck is that?
What? Did you call your friend over?
No.
That's my Uber driver. He's coming to pick me up.
That's an aggressive Uber driver.
Who the hell are you?